Hello. Alright, let's begin where we left off. And I jumped the wrong way. Nope. Got. You can just use teleport to the landing this way.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Charlian, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
Gods be good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
You did it, Sunny?
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Well, friends, the Lottery are sweeping across Carno. Master Dacian, he was briefly sighted above the battlefield, but he's since vanished. He's likely intends to watch events unfold from afar. Thus far, the movements of the lunar promos have proven difficult to predict, even with poison armor troops they instead withdraw for some unknown reason. Whatever this Loffery's plan may be, the promos are our primary targets. Understood, they will not elude the science for long.
Prepare yourself.
We cannot allow ourselves to be stalled here. Dude. So they were sheer numbers. Keep them occupied. The rest of you seek the primals. Let us survive the force then when Cooper will cross our control, and I shall head east. I'll crush the efforts with the temporary. With luck, I should have a chance to cure some of them. And I'll go with Delta Alpha No. Come with me. This way. Something's alright, I do not sense any primals. Trivers. The science spread out across the field outside Graha, taking the fight to the lower free. Oh! There's so many of them. I won't be curing anyone at this rate. We'll have to incapacitate them first.
Allow me.
Has gone barged to hero of the battlefield. This group is far from being normal and control. Imperials or no, I hate to see them in such pain. The suffering not so long.
Just the beginning.
Right behind you.
Seems we earned a moment's respite. Let us take our opportunity to cure the tempered. Bastard. Do you see that? The glyph? Yes. How worried should we be? Yes, well, and judge yourself. Though I can see ethereal currents, I had not thoroughly examined those that flow through the heart of Carno, but now that I'm here, things have become clearer. The flats conceal an etherical confluence, like the pillars of the Azim Step, but in greater in scale, far greater. The glyphs that Fandogo control reach into its very midst. And I believe another purpose. Should the lunar problems destroy them, it would spark a chain reaction with the potential to ablate the confluence entirely. The resultant disruption so the flow of ether would sow chaos among the elements, prompting earthquakes, floods, and tempests large enough to lay waste the entire realm. They would go so far to come as a little surprise. We must need to protect the confluence at all costs. Is that Odin? So the time has come to my blade against his. Follow my lead. So, got that. Here goes nothing.
I shall protect you.
That's for no. Yes, I saw this. Like that.
I shall protect you. My turn.
May the 12 guide you.
Let's brace ourselves. To go through this confluence. First, there are perfect stars already.
Away with you!
The perp strikes stay out of his reach. There's the rushing for punishment. So that he oblige him. Yeah, and also Perlock sorts with Lunar Ravana. Yeah! Oh, Grahatia! What is his thing gonna be like? That was around 4 by all accounts, but there are some. Unless he or is able to heal himself. Master of Flame, we have to keep so many of them in conflict, but there's so many. Now, cracking break should buy us some time. Say turn. Right now, is it? Same moment, you stand shoulder to shoulder with Alphino and Stinian to resolve to lay Lunar Ifrit low. This should be significantly easier. There for the one Arvinald and Fordolo encountered. So don't take it lightly, be on your guard. Alright, smash these things.
You're finished! Come on.
Caesar sword along with us. So it's come to this. What? What in the world? Not what I was expecting. As long as I draw breath, I won't give in. So it's time we ended this.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you. Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
Glory be to Garlemore.
How fare the tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Do not hang your head so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored. You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
should have been quicker. But I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
They did not say duty complete.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right?
One battle at a time. We'll get there.
That we will.
Oh, the Shadowbringers theme. I want to see some of the artworks. It's cool. Alpha no one else. They're incredible. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's really cool. Oh, she looks really cool in that one. Brion J. Ishtoa. Atia. Bert. Okay. I guess it's the end of the whatever, like artwork. So now it's just stills from it. So we'll just skip the rest of the credits. I recommend that Alliance keep a closer watch over Carno. The Telephone may have failed in their attempt to destroy the conflicts this time, but there's not to stop them from trying again. Throughout the battle, I could not shake the feeling that all present were forming for the amusement of Fan Daniel. Nor did his blithe reaction to Leia's defeat give me cause to think otherwise. I can only conclude that such failure are of little consequence to his broader scheme, whatever it may be. Carnu Flats seem fated to play a prominent role in the history of the realm, do they not? I wonder why the abundance of ether that flow through the region have led the Elegans to entome Omega there. It was decent of Lord Emmerich to bear us home aboard his airship. The gods only know how we would squeeze this many people into the Bonanza. Mainly thought the enemy were, their numbers consisted largely of tempered beastmen, very few lunar problems to keep things interesting. The Garlands themselves ventured little and lost less. If it has ever been the Emperor's way to have others fight their battles, but even they would blush at the Teforli's use of tempered slaves. The temper that we were able to cheat will be taken to city-states for observation. As soon as the Alliance is satisfied they're fully recovered, they will be free to return home. Auto close battle with clouds part of the moon shone down on all, so I cannot express how well I felt. Somehow it seemed more beginning than an end. You should have seen my face when Laura turned on our doorstep. Did none of you think to send word he was bringing you home? The rest has been nothing but fate between commenting lunar problems and forging good relationships with our new allies. Ever newer members have barely a moment of peace. I trust you all enjoyed comfortable flight aboard the Pride-ish Guardian fleet. Lest you worry, the Banza has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. Yeah, I thought of everything, Lord Emmerich, and I may say how much I appreciate the hospitality you afforded us on the way home. Think nothing of it. Our destination lies the same direction, and it afforded me the opportunity to learn how my Emmerich friend has since last he took his leave. Has Xenia finally found a place to settle down? I merely grew weary of wandering the Far East. Return to more serious matters. Or Teforli have been driven from Carno. 'Tis like the bulk of their forces yet remain. On the events of the Grand Company of Eorzea, first joint military operation, however, I am confident to say that we have the potential to meet such threats head-on, even without the aid of you and yours. As such, while our forces keep the Teforli up, I would ask that you apply your talents to the task of neutralizing the towers. As a sensible division of labor, with the towers remain, so too will the threat of the lunar primals. Given our expertise in the field of etherology, we would better qualified to find a solution. Though we are especially should happen to lie beyond the Alliance's domain. There is time and place for a formal investigation, of course, but certain secrets are wont to hide, where only enterprising individuals may venture. I could not agree more. There are none more suited to task, not anyone I would rather rely. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you are able to uncover. And with that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of assistance, pray, do not hesitate to ask. Fare you well, my friends. I guess I'd hope to be able to study towers more closely. Vital, they planted our Tifoli's plans. If we can discern their ultimate function, we'll be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. Should we succeed in neutralizing them, of course, it all is but certain that the Tifoli will mount an all-out invasion. And that it will begin. The one who awaits at the heart of chaos will come for us, for you. Yet in the end, our true nemesis might be the calamities and all calamities, the final days themselves. Yes, alright, Alphino. We need a plan, not portents. As Thancred so eloquently pointed, we are in a position to seek information from manner of places, not least. Charlayan. According to Kryl, the form have been more secretive than ever late. While this may relate to the periods of Tifoli, that remains a matter of speculation. But one thing is clear, the form is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Fortune's performance at the Lotus Stand was enough to convince me of that. The matter of further investigation, I do herely concur. Nor can I think of a more promising place to look for the answers we seek on the matter of the towers. Sterling hath ever been the wellspring of ethereal knowledge. I care not where we go. Here or there, my lance will be ready. In review, Delta, might you be persuaded to join us? Hello? Hi. Nice.
Hello.
Now I'm scared. What's about to happen?
Oh, nothing. I was just going to remind you to watch the trailer.
Mm-hmm. I will. If it means I can have words with Forcilant. Only after I do. If he and his friends of the form think we'll leave them alone if they ignore us, they're in for a shock. It appears we're in agreement. We'll but wait for Kryl to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there is a matter I would investigate. Does it involve tall structures? By strange coincidence, it does. At present, I have only a suspicion, but with your help, I will soon find out whether my fears are warranted. You have learned the emote shush. Meanwhile, in the Guardian capital... Oh no. What is that? A scythe? Oh. It's a scythe.
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach. The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire! My desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
See,
So, I should let you know that prior to this, between 0.5 and 0.55 was when they revealed Reaper. So remember when he kind of grabbed a weapon off screen?
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically, far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
The towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me.
the hell?
Darkness comes. And with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
Oh, this is Heidelin.
Everything all right back there?
Tower. Union. Blood orange moon, not red. Orange. At solemn dawn, grim purpose shines, and gaze cast towards moonlit sky. Thus does our final curtain rise, your steps to guide what ends beside. Right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then I'm gonna watch the trailer scene. So I'll be right back. have returned. Go to the title screen. Whoa. Oh, okay. That's a cool title screen.
Indeed.
Don't tell me I'm going to the moon. Let's see.
The final days were upon us. The fabric of the star had begun to fray, its lands rent by tooth and claw.
Alize!
No.
Are you all right?
I can look after myself, you know. And I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
As the chaos spread, the star seemed doomed to unravel. And yet... there were those who stood in defiance of that fate.
Fafnir and that Estinian.
The hour is come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
What?
That wasn't Fafnir. That's Vritra.
I know. I just heard him say it.
The stage is set, but will our hero deign to play their part?
Time crowd.
You took your time.
'Tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
Where was that?
But you can't read Eorsnian? It clearly said Radzatan.
What? I'm assuming this is Charlian.
I knew it. This star still has secrets to tell.
care, my friend.
So, Charlian would keep its counsel while the world is lost to ruin?
It would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight. Until the heavens fall. Until our last breath.
The far edge of fate. Ring blades dark and light. Tolling the coming of the end.
Charlie, we're gonna fight Xenos on the freaking Mune!
I mean, where is Zodiark? So I want you to watch that again, and I'm going to point out a couple of problems in the trailer.
Okay. But fine, I got time since.
Okay, so the first thing you need to pay attention to is Elizé's rapier.
Were upon us. The fabric of the star had begun to fray, its lands rent by tooth and claw.
Okay, rapier has been knocked out of her hand.
Alizé! Are you all right?
I can look after myself, you know. And I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
And it's back!
Isn't it supposed to be like a special one or whatever? Could she like
No,
recall
that was the one she used first. Then Orion gave her one that didn't drain the hell out of her.
There were those who stood in defiance of that fate.
The hour is come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
The next thing to pay attention to will actually be in the Ishtola addressing the forum. Though I should point out that we get to see 2 cuts of the trailer, sometimes 3. And before Reaper was revealed, this part was in the first cut.
stage is set. But will our hero deign to play their part?
So it cuts just before we get to see the sun.
'Tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
Oh, there is one other minor one, I guess, that happens here. Also, a big WoW streamer did not understand how a fountain works. He was like, that fountain doesn't make any sense. How does the water get up there? But you see, yeah, you see that the library door had that big old lock on it? How did Daha get in here?
Has secrets to tell. Take care, my friend.
Okay, so pay attention when Ishtal slams her staff down onto the ground.
So, Charlian would keep its counsel while the world is lost to ruin?
It would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight. Until the heavens fall. Until our last breath.
Okay, look how the room is laid out. She's walking straight into one of their desks. The exit was to her right, not opposite, proportional.
So in this, he's a paladin.
Tolling the coming of
Yep.
the end.
Well, I suppose that makes sense since traditionally a paladin is considered good. Like a representation of good, or a hero.
And also, remember what job the Warrior of Light was. Sword and shield. So, are you... I don't know if in your playing of 10 you encountered them, but we were revealed 2 bosses at the FanFests, as usual. The first we were revealed was the Magus Sisters. The second, I know you saw in Final Fantasy X.
Din.
The second boss we had revealed was Anima.
Oh, that one that I struggle with. Yeah, I still haven't continued playing it.
I know, but you did encounter Anima because I know you had the Seymour fight.
Yeah, it's just that it just got. I just started like I was having fun, but I just like it was getting it like somewhere is like just boss fight after boss fight after boss fight.
Yeah.
Where like it just felt like half the game was just boss fights.
You do need to understand the discourse around RPGs at that time. This was the point where people were getting real sick of random encounters. But Final Fantasy X was on the PlayStation 2. And you can tell that Final Fantasy X looked pretty darn good, especially for a PlayStation 2 game. It didn't have the power to render enemies in the open world.
Mm-hmm.
So it instead opted to try to split the difference and have the focus less on the random fights you got into along the way and more onto the, bosses.
Alright. I guess I'll just talk to everyone. Whatever it is my father and the form are hiding, I'm determined to get to the bottom of it. Those who bought within the close proximity of the towers of Tempered, serving Garland that forced summer lunar problems with ether to drawn from land. But even after having mastered this, we have yet to uncover what the Telefori wish to achieve by all this. Are the towers purely for strategic advantage, or do they serve some other purpose? I've conveyed Lord Amrick's wishes to Colton and others. To present their role is to facilitate communication with our allies and gather information on our enemy. Not only do the members of the Forum intend to adhere to our long-standing policy of non-intervention, they would oppose sending Master Fortune here to explicitly state the fact rather than simply refusing to involve themselves in our affairs. It would appear they are actively trying to prevent us from meddling with theirs. That does, of course, make Kryle's mission of securing entry to Charlian nigh impossible, but I'm confident that she will find a way regardless. After the end of the Dragon Song War, I spent many moon roaming Kugane, Radazan, and Garlemald, but never Charlian. In all honesty, nation populated enough by the bookish types in Lake Alto is not a place that appeals to me. Wait, is the dragon that he was with one of the ones from the Dragoon quest line?
No, it is
or is it one that I've encountered?
Yet to encounter or have explained to you the fate of 2 dragons of the first brew.
Okay, so it's
Asdaya and Vritra.
So it's one that I have not met yet.
Yes.
I feel the journey,
but
Charlie.
It is a peer of Tiamat, Bahamut, Nidhogg.
Going to be quite the test of your nerve. In more ways than one, you'll miss this place while you're away. Just know it. But for now, I was thinking you can just get plenty of rest while we wait to hear from Kryle. When Arnold tried to free the Almantra Hilden Tower, it triggered some sort of alarm. The captives were instantly killed. As such, we have no choice but to leave them in the clutches of the Telefori until a means of rescuing them has been found. In the meantime, summoning and lunar promise will continue, just as we must rely on the Grand Company's ARs to put down such entities and for further abductions, so too must they rely on us to come through with our investigation. Much more have discovered of the Telefori's machinations. Since Starncrata and I did return to Garlemald early, the troops still appear to be tempered so much in the manner as those engaged in the construction of the tower edifice in the capital. No one to talk to over here. I'm gonna change out my minion because I've had the same one for a bit now. Desiring honor a certain individual with a mammoth likeness, but knowing that it would go against his wishes to do so, the artisans of the crystal mean Kimbo with a perfect solution. Make a mammoth likeness anyway, but give it a vague name. That makes everything alright, right? Oh yeah, this one is, and it's item description being summoned on your wind-up Mistil minion modeled upon no one in particular. No, really. That's such a funny description for a minion. Yeah, I think this has the exact same description, except... Oh no, it has almost the same. Oh yeah, I have to... Oh yeah, I have to do that, whatever, the weekly quest for this, whatever.
Oh right, those quests.
Mm-hmm. I need to do that weekly quest. I'll do that now. So that would be Norverdon, and then who we saw. I think Tomer was
will be closest.
Yeah. These other ones I have to fly all the way up. This one I just have to fly across. And I guess I can also just try and get more of the eggs for the event. He's still called Doomsaying Dwarf. The Doomsaying Dwarf wishes to send you to gather machine parts, and definitely not to your doom. Ready for another foray, are you? Well, if you wouldn't be too much of a bother. Yes, let us during Explorer March towards failure continue. So do you recall the Machina you brought up last time? Unfortunately, they were rather far gone. I couldn't salvage much of them. Do you think you could bring back more of the same? Consider it done. Thank you. With bits from the extra specimen, I think we can put together something useful, even if we're inevitably doomed to fail. So it's Heartbeat Factory. Oh yes, actually, what is my 417? I only have. Alright. And then I guess next week I'm going to be starting Endwalker.
I mean, I think this week you're going to be starting Endwalker.
It's Thursday.
I know, you should go and start Endwalker.
I don't know, I'm kind of nervous to start right now.
I can guarantee you nothing horrible is going to happen in the first level.
That's always so odd, using it off a ledge. Because the way
Yeah.
like just the way the screen moves and stuff, like it's like you just teleport. That would've been funny if it just let me walk on air because I teleported while jumping. Oh yeah, sprint, duh. I keep forgetting I have sprint. So were all these maps, whatever, like all three alliance raids actual locations from the series? Machine life form wreckage. Oh good, and there's a return one right there. Covered in rusty riddle and dense machine life form has seen better days. Yeah, I remember like I would always see the Reaper, whatever they're called, the threshold thing floating around, and I'd always wonder what they were.
I mean, that's perfectly reasonable.
Oh yeah, it's precisely the same as last time. It's all suffice for our purpose, thank you. No, I've been feeling a little more optimistic in spite of myself. By keeping occupied with our work, I find my mind doesn't stray towards the doom and gloom as often as it used. Seems it's better to take action than being idle with negative thoughts. If only it weren't so hard to take action in the first place. Well, I should be getting back to my work. Perhaps you could report to the chief, in case he has other tasks that want doing. Thanks again for bringing the parts. Oh, you just the sinner I've been looking for, Ho. Another one of those record devices has arrived from Nog. Seems the lad has more than he wants to say to you here. When you have a moment, be sure to see what's on it. You there! Yes, to you. What are you doing talking nonsensically? What are you up to? What? You're hiring to take over the village, aren't you? Just like those murderous machines. Huh? What up? What did I just... Oh, my head. The hell? Something's not right with Glack. And it's not quite the same sort of not right. What follows a few too many casks Cavail. Well, whatever, it was nothing you need to worry. I'll take care of it. And then there's something else you needed? How's the rebuilding coming along? Well... Excuse me. You and you what? You're gonna walk us have done and leaves me. No, I'm not gonna walk on the contrary. I want to join you. I usually not want to get involved, preferring to observe from a safe distance while making occasional comments to remind people of my presence. But seeing how hard you've been working for the village, I couldn't help but want to make myself useful for a change. Well, we should be real. We could use all the help here. What do you say, you, Delta? Shall we welcome him to the crew? Thank you. I'm certain you won't regret it. I thought you were just like, I wasn't sure what to expect from our dour friend, but it sure wasn't an offer felt. Anyway, I'll find a moment to talk with our fellows about our plans, and when he's managed to settle in, you ought to have a word with him too. But to answer your earlier question, there is nothing you need for right now. Only a matter of time before we call on you again, though, so kick your feet up while you can. Weekly quest which continues to serve is now available from the Dour Dwarf in Komara. Andre had helped the dwarves to Komara rebuild their home. You obtain a message from Kanak. Yeah, portable archive. Ah, so it just changes who gives the quest. Collection. Dear Delta, I forgot to mention, I brought a pod with me. It assures me that the spheres came from a different world, and the purpose is to invade others by duplicating the machine life forms. It's weird to think that to someone, ours is the other world. Kanog. Oh no. Is that implying what I think it means, that Glad was replaced?
Who can say?
How many of these there are? At minimum 4, but and then probably at maximum probably like 16, I'm assuming.
I don't think I remember it being that many.
Yeah, well, basically it's at least a couple months worth, like probably at least 1 to 3 months then maybe, I would assume, worth of weeks.
I honestly can't say I remember these quests at all.
Yeah, well, they're also little side ones, so it's more so me just saying it, thinking it out loud. Because I'm going off based on, like, assuming that there's probably about how many they estimated would be between this and, like, the next big expansion, like, up to Endwalker, is what I'm just trying to go my guess off of. Which, speaking of which, by the time I do probably get to actually getting around to doing Dawn Trail, because I am thinking of actually taking a little bit of a break from MSQ after I'm done with Endwalker, like before I start Dawn Trail, just to take some time, like, to level stuff and such.
Now the next expansion might be out. Well, we do still have probably the better part of 7-8 months.
Yeah, because it'll be within a month. It'll be like a month, like less than a month, right? Till the 0.5 of Dawn Trail. Because
I can't necessarily say.
Since Tombstone starts the last day of March.
Oh, yeah.
So it will be out for the end of April, right? I'm assuming.
Possibly, I don't remember. I didn't pay attention.
There's like there's, I guess, a big hunt one. That someone just posted in the chat. Might as well go check that out.
Forgiven Pedantry?
Yes. Oh, I might have missed it. Who's everyone saying? TY, thank you. Oh wait, what is that? Thank you. It's TYFS. Is that something?
Thank you for S. For spawning the S rank.
Oh. Well, or it just ended. I don't know.
Yeah, it's dead. People say that after it's...
Wait. Just out of curiosity, does that mean from here, if I do the
No. You can tell in the middle of... You can see there's a gap in the map.
Wait, there's one spot that doesn't look like it has a gap.
That still doesn't necessarily mean you can. Just the gap guarantees you can't.
Not me just getting completely distracted. Well, no, considering I can't go forward, I'm assuming no. Yep. Nope, press the wrong button completely. Wait, that person, the necromancer is that title that you said that you only get from doing all 200 floors?
Yep.
The person over here has it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people who do, and it's. I can understand why they rock that title after getting it.
I still haven't changed my any of mine to any of the other story titles that I've gotten. Just because I like essentially Delta Escape Deleter, Delta Lavana. I keep changing how I even say my own name. I keep changing between Lavena and Lavena. Like I keep changing my pronunciation of it. So I suppose I really should be going with Lavena, because it's a play on lavender.
I mean, it is up to you.
I know. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and then decide what to do next. If I'm gonna do the MSQ or do a couple rounds of the egg. Whatchamacallit? Egg day event thing to get a few more. I don't know. I'll be right back. We're Torneth.
Welcome back.
You know, I'm surprised they didn't give the scythe as a glamour. From the thing.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure it's not already one.
Changes each time. I was considered good. All that did was give me enough to get one of the things. Or I get 2 decorations. A chicken person. A person dressed with a chicken. I'm excited my delightful daughters were replicated in these spectacular as sporting pair myself, you know, beneath my festive guise. Regularly, the advent of Thornberry spectacles. The realm may not yet be prepared for their splendor, but in time, all shall come to realize the glory of that is Thornberry. Heavy breathing. Just heavy breathing at the end. Maybe the fine fellows, Master Paulin and Helen. What a lover of chickens, that one a worshipper of Toneberries, both spirits kindred in their devotion. Speaking of passion, how's the arena fair? Fancy another chow, another slice, there he'll deliver lusciously kid. Until 5 years ago, the amphitheater stood in the northern part of the city. Until the company struck on all but level the poor place. Thankfully, the Carpenters Guild collected up pieces to carry them over here and rebuild it just as it was before. Oh, is this supposed to be a reference? Guess the layout of Gardenia was different originally. I can't go singing without looking it over. So afraid I might add chip some stain as marred as perfection. I'm sorry, but the egg cat is the egg cat is just it exists.
It was the first Easter reward.
The best way to describe it is that it exists. Beginning to understand this better. Maybe we'll some time. We should get even higher this time. Almost reached 4,000. Got 40 eggs this time. Great. I pressed the wrong button. Hey, that worked. Alright. And then for this one, I'll do this. What? Dang it, I was not in the center, so I missed 2. That just wasted a bunch of time. I got like 1,000 more that time. 49 this time. Oh, like, I have 100. I think that's enough now to get the... Yeah, I can just get the full set of the faces we wear. Yeah, that's the same, it's literally the same thing as these, but as a whatchamacallit, not as an actual item. Sure, I'll get all those. Right, so then I need like 4, I need 2, 3. So I need 60 more. Alright. What spectacle these spectacles make? Oh, he actually talked.
I was pleased that I could find NPCs from the current raids over here.
In this area right here where I am.
Yeah, they won't appear for you, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, just having fun with it. What, George? This one, yeah, I'll use this. I will be using the giant one. And once again, I guess I was slightly off because I missed its two top corners. Dang it, I pressed the button too late. What? Yeah, I somehow did even better this time.
You got luckier with golds.
Oh, I guess that's what it is. But I think that was actually I think that would give me enough to get all the decorations. Yep, it's all the decorations. And I'm not gonna bother with getting the actual ones because I got them as the whatever the faces wear. So I don't actually need the actual item one.
There is reason to do that. It's just rather niche.
Oh.
But you can store them in the armoire, not the glamour
Oh,
dressers,
it's
so
for whatchamacallit. Whatever it's called in Gold Saucer. The outfit
no, I
thing.
wasn't gonna say fashion report. It's because you can occasionally combine headwear with glasses and get a particular look you're going for.
But I don't think I'm gonna be doing this with these. Like, I don't really think I'm gonna actually ever have them applied.
Probably not. But you never know what the future may bring.
But more so, I don't think I'm gonna need. Well, I'm not gonna be combining them with anything.
Fair enough.
So might as well just grab the rest with this. Actually, you know, I'm gonna grab another one of these. And then I can just, with whatever is left, buy the prisms. Use. Okay, that's a cool one. Totally not doing this again, just so I have a bunch of these saved up. Because I like the firework.
I mean, if you're enjoying yourself, I see no reason why it's not a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Since there's gonna be a lot of story going on, I kind of just want to just chill for the rest of this one, so then I can start fresh next week. Plus, I'm actually having fun with this event. This one's actually like fun.
Yeah, I mean, the Valentine's Day one and now this, they're really stepping up their events.
Yeah, because I was gonna say basically almost all events have been like a fun mini game sort of thing. No, I keep pressing 1. I want this scythe. scythe. Okay, yeah, I am not doing good this one. No. And I press the wrong button every single time. Like, again, I would have expected this scythe to be given as, like, the end quest reward. To or at least be one that...
Like I said, it might just be a scythe that's already in the game.
I wonder which one it is then, and where I can get it. Unless it's, or it's probably an item shop only one.
Not that I'm aware of.
Wait. Just do this because it's full. Oh, and I have only 15 seconds left, so I am just... No! I don't think I got a high score again, but... Yeah, I did not even get close. Let's try that again. And this time, press the correct buttons. It'd be cool if they had something that showed like the high score for the whole world. Whatever, like server world, not...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and apparently I had forgotten to ever redeem the jumbo cacpot, because when I had gone earlier this week it said they were expired, so 2 weeks ago I forgot to do it.
Yeah, I've done that quite a few times.
And then you just wonder, was the week that I failed to do it in the one that I would have won the big?
Always something you're left wondering.
I didn't win the house. Alright, let's do this. You're not... Yeah, for this I will do this. Same for this. Right? Yay. This set, I will do 3 for E2. This time, it was this that I missed. Dang it, one more second and that would have been enough. Well, I guess I must have gotten like really lucky with that. What are we doing? Oh, good.
I really like the ones that make you zigzag along with Thatch.
This is a perfect one to do the 3 on. And I was off a little again.
I do not actually think there is a position that can hit all of them.
Yeah, sir. And I got this one again. Time to double test it. Try to put myself directly in the center.
You don't have a 3.
Oh, of course. Now I do. Yeah, no, you can't. It's always going to be either the top 2 or the... And I missed this one somehow, even though I was standing right next to it. Just run to center. Jeez, I just cannot repeat that high score. I get, just... Got really lucky with the eggs. That one, I guess.
Okay, I gotta head off to raid.
The case. Good luck. You know, I think, go. Configurations up. All right. It's just floating eggs. Egg. Let's see. Do do do. Do do. I know I am cake. Yes. Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm gonna do one more round of this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Zeus. Mm. Mm. Let's see, what is this looking like right now? Maybe wait a little longer, see if it goes a little higher. Got good for tonight. Okay.